In My Premier Business, you have a 2x2 matrix to fill, and that is it. I've seen some marketing plans require you to bring in many people on many levels to start making money. So this little 2x2 matrix is keeping me up at nights. Watch how easy this is. Here you are. You decide to join, and the cost is just $10 a year for your replicated website and back office, and a one-time $200 buy-in. What do you get for your $200? You get a grocery voucher for $200 to the company's online supermarket. It is very easy to order, and they have all name brand items. They also throw in a few other perks as well. Now I know we're all used to a catch, so the one catch they do have is that you have to pay for the shipping from Florida to your doorstep at this point. Now before you turn this off, let me just say this. If you're joining this company to buy groceries, don't bother, because you can just go buy the same groceries down the street and you won't have to pay for shipping. But I'm guessing you turned on this video because you heard you can make a lot of money and maybe not have to ever pay for groceries or gas again. So you're swimming around the ship and not even seeing the boat if you think this is about groceries and these other perks. So here's how you can make some serious money in MPB today. You go out and get 2 like-minded people that want to do this program. That's the only thing that is required of you to be qualified to get checks. Just 2 of these 6 positions need to be from your own personal efforts. When these 2 people get their 2 people, you cycle. And what do you get when you cycle? You get $125 from everyone on your second level, or in other words, you get $500 cash. You also at this point have the option of redeeming your grocery vouchers and they will pay the shipping, or you can exchange that grocery voucher for a $200 Walmart gift card, and it's good for anything in the store, an oil change, gas outside the store, clothes, a goldfish, groceries, an iPod, the pharmacy, or anything else online. And it can also be used at Sam's Club. How about that? So you cycle. Now what? Well, once you cycle, the computer takes $200 of your $500 that you earned and it puts it back in the system and purchases you another voucher for groceries and keeps you active. It also gives you another spot in a new mini 2x2 matrix, and you pocket the $300 cash and the gift card. So let's recap. Here you are in your first matrix. You went out and you got your first 2, Bob and Mary, and they went out and got their first 2. Thus, that's a cycle. You filled your 6 spots, you just got paid in the Walmart gift card. The computer immediately now moves you on to your second matrix. Now, let me ask a question. Do you need to get 2 new people for this matrix? No. All you need to be qualified for checks forever in this company is 2 people. That's it. Not per matrix. Total. And since I've got Bob and Mary, I'm qualified to make checks for the rest of my life. So you're probably wondering, well then how does the second matrix get full? Well, simple. You can bring in new people, and I highly suggest it, but you don't have to. You see, Bob and Mary over there and all their people, there's a rule, and it states that you always follow your sponsor from matrix to matrix for life. So since I brought Bob and Mary in, it's only a matter of time before they cycle, and when they cycle, where do they go? Yep. They come back into my second matrix and their people follow them. And I cycled for the second time. And this keeps happening over and over and over again. There's no limits to how many times you can cycle. The examples I've given you are examples from a perfect world. But let's look at how it works here on planet Earth. So here's my brother who introduced me to MPB today. Here I am. Now let's say my brother brings in his wife over here. Then they go on vacation, so he nor his wife do anything. They're not really being barn burners, if you know what I mean. But I am. I go out and do it. Remember, he only needs 2 people to qualify, which he's done. He's gotten me and his wife. So even though he's on vacation and not doing this, I am. So let's say I go out and cycle, meaning I fill up my 6-man matrix. Now what? Well, I get my $300 and $200 card. But do I have to wait around for my brother to get back from vacation and start his second matrix? Nope. The computer says Terry needs to follow his brother. So the computer looks to see what matrix my brother is currently working on. Well, he's still working on his first. So the computer puts me in that spot under my brother's wife. Following the rule, that says you follow your sponsor. So I go and I start on my second matrix. Once I get that done, I get another 300 plus the gift card and follow my sponsor once again. And guess what? This time when I come in, I just helped him fill his 6th spot in his matrix, and since he has 2 personally sponsored, he qualifies, and he just cycled while on vacation. So waiting in his mailbox when he comes home will be a $300 check and a $200 Walmart gift card. Now, sitting around, going on vacation, and not working this is probably not what you want to do, because look, I made 3 times the money in this example than my brother. Another cool feature is the fact that we both help each other make money. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of those old marketing plans where when you're stuck under your sponsor, you make him money, he makes you none. With this matrix, it's cool because you keep moving from one matrix to the other and the order keeps changing. In this example, I was personally responsible for filling 5 of my brother's 6 spots. So let's take this example further. After my 3rd cycle, I would follow my brother into his 2nd matrix, my 4th by the way, and let's say I go on vacation. It's my turn, and so does everyone else that I just brought in. But my brother comes back, sees the check in the mail, says, wow, I got to get on this, and this week while I'm on vacation, he brings in 5 people, thus cycling him for the 2nd time. But look how cool this is. I get back off vacation, I say, hey, thanks, bro, because I've got 1/3 of my matrix already filled. Every day I love this marketing plan more and more. I've been around and I've seen a lot of compensation plans, and this one is revolutionary and blows everything else out of the water. In theory, you can bring in 2 people and keep cycling over and over and over again. But my advice is don't just get 2 and sit around, because what if you had 10, 20, or 100 personally sponsored and they kept following you through matrix to matrix to matrix? How many times would you cycle per week if you had an army like that following you? Here's a quick example. In this example, you are the red dot. Now notice, in this example, you've already cycled 5 times and you're on your 6th matrix. The yellow in this example stands for you're personally sponsored. So you have 13 people that you've brought in that are following you. The green in this example is either overflow from someone above, or the person that you brought in someone. So here you are on your 6th matrix. Let's say this week you couldn't find anybody. But look, it doesn't mean you might not cycle. You have 13 people that it's just a matter of time before some of these people cycle their little 6 matrix and follow you, pretend that they get their 6 and now they come over here to follow you. And then this guy comes over here to follow you. And then this guy. And it just keeps like that. Whoever gets cycled just keeps following you, and it's first come, first served basis. So in this example, the first 2 people that cycled already have overflow. They got 1/3 of their matrix done already because other people followed you. So you now cycled your 6th time. So now what do? Well, you go on to number 7. And it just keeps happening the same way. This person cycles, comes follow you, this person cycles, this person, and then this person brings in a friend, so that's why that's green. This person brings in a friend, and maybe you finally go, hey, I've got another buddy I'm going to bring in. So you bring in another personal, which would make your little army that's going to be following you for life move up to 14. If you're not grabbing your credit card right now, I'm telling you, go back and watch this video again. Watch it 3 or 4 times. Watch it as many times until you see why I'm so excited, until you see the vision of this thing. In closing, let me just talk about one more thing. I hope you're sitting down. Let's just say my brother sponsors me in, but before I can personally get my 2 so I qualify for life to get commissions, he explodes and fills my first matrix. Well, that's awesome for him. He's creating an army of first level, and that's awesome for the leadership bonus where there's some insane amounts of money to be made. But what happens to me? Well, I still follow him to matrix number 2, but I don't qualify to get paid in matrix number 1. Yet. So I come over here, and my brother's still going crazy, and he fills up my first 10 spots. But I finally get a couple buddies to get in this thing. Well, that now qualifies me for commissions for both matrix number 2 and matrix number 1. That's right, this company banks commissions until you qualify to receive them. I know what you're thinking, that's too good to be true. Well, that's what I thought, but after cycling twice my first week without even trying, it's getting pretty fun. It's your own money-making machine without all the expensive startup costs. So what are you waiting for? Click below to get to the official company website.